Gonna be walking around with this camera. Yes. Hello, baby. Yes. Let's see. What are we doing here? Are we playing with the toys? Are we playing with the hanging toys? They like this. They really like hanging toys. You could, if you had an X pen, you could actually literally get these type of toys and hang them from the side so they can play with them. They like that they hang. Yes. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Are you saying hi to Hallie? Are you saying hi to Hallie? Yes. Yes. Looks dark in here. Maybe it is dark in here. It is. Let there be light. Yes. Hello, precious double mask. Wow. You are one of my favorites. I tell you. Double mask, double mask. So is that apricot boy. Oh my God. Personality plus. They all have personalities, but oh my God. There are some that just go, look at me, look at me. We look at dogs for a different reason, structure, show ring, that type of stuff, than people do to their requirements are different. Yes. Look at this. Using the pad. Over here, look at that. Using the pad. I like this. We're getting better and better. I tell you. That's important. They really like this tunnel. Now this tunnel, you can make it a short tunnel, you can unzip it and make it a long tunnel, or you can make it round like that. You can put a bed in the center so they can jump in and out. There's lots of things you can do with it. I like that type of a toy that you can multiply. Hey, are you eating my slipper? That you can do different things with it. But they really like the crinkle on this tunnel down here. They really like that. These puppies never went through a fear stage. There is a fear stage that they go through multiple times while they're puppies. Even after they go home, there's a fear stage that they act kind of silly, like they don't know what something is, or there's a loud noise or something like that, but they get past it. And it's called conditioning. You condition them to noises. Like if you have a storm, you don't coddle them. You don't even hold them and, oh, poor thing and all this other stuff. You just don't do that, because you actually validate their feelings, and they end up being fearful because of that, over whatever they're reacting to, and it stays with them, and it's much more difficult to get something that has been imprinted on them out of them than to condition them to begin with and act like everything is fine. So when we keep a puppy, we literally, if there's a storm outside, we literally go out under our gazebos and we act like we love the storm. And I love storms anyway, so it's kind of easy for me. But we do that on purpose. And then they feed off of your emotion. So when you do that, they go, oh, I guess this is no big deal. Even though it's a big boom and a big this, and it's no big deal. And so as humans, we tend to make it worse because we feel that they need to be coddled during fear stages, and it's the absolute wrong thing to do. So when you have storms at your house and they go home, expose them, make light of it, embrace it, and they will too. You just don't make things worse. Conditioning is very important that first year, and they become who you help them to become in many ways. So we literally expose them to everything. We vacuum next to them. We drop pans. We make noises. We, one year we had people outside visiting the dogs, and the next door neighbors had gardeners, and they were right next to us and making loud noises with cutting down branches, and the dogs, the puppies all went running to hide because of the noise. And one person went to pick up a puppy and went, "Oh, poor puppy." And I said, "No, put that puppy down. Put that puppy down." And about 10 or 15 minutes later, the puppy stopped reacting. And they became better puppies for it. You have to expose them. And although I was irritated because we couldn't hear practically because it was so loud, they didn't know that we were having a puppy visit, but still, it was very loud. It was a good experience, to get them conditioned to gardening noises. And you have your neighbor mowing and it's loud or whatever. What you do is you take them outside. Look at someone, mowing, act like it's nothing. And it isn't. It is really nothing. But they need to know that it's nothing.